RCI was a shambles, all fat thing come out. And now, what a coincidence, we are speaking today for the first time. A few days ago in the TikTok, Americans support the Philippines to claim Sabah again. Finish. And now America going to change the name to United States of Philippines again. So they are going to take over all this.
And the Filipino government publicly supported them.
What can you do?
You know,
That's what happened. Plenty of money in America. So he had to support America to get back the money.
The US also supported them publicly. So that's what happened now.
What can we do? What can Sabahan do?
This is the RCI, and try to grab this. This is the RCI report. You must have this. Yeah. Okay. Anyone want to?
Any other question, please? Next question.
No question. Thank you very much. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have a bit input. I just want to introduce, I'm Karen. When I grew up at 12 years old, I was staying at Cyber City.
Tanjong?
Cyber City, Sabah.
Cyber City.
Cyber City. It used to be a kampong area where all the pig farm and all these things. We were living among the illegals actually, where they are building our main road, the Jalan Lintas and all these things. I remember 12 years old, I didn't understand the decision. It was about 1995, where 1995.
1995.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually, those days, all the illegals' children get to go to school actually, correct? Before that, but after 1995, there was a change of the grouping where all the children are actually stopped and they all have to go back. So because in Cyber City, when there's a minority of locals there that time, and we were surrounded with a lot of illegals. So you see, as a child, you cannot differentiate skin color.
Yeah.
So those group of friends, the kids grew up all illegals. They had to go back. So it's like, when 12 years old, I was very sad because we lost a friend, you see. We do not know how to deal with it. So, but I was always remembering that, like, I have to, when I grow up, I want to ask this question because was it like, what kind of decision? That's why I, ongoing researching about this illegal until today, at this 40 years old, I actually manage plantation. So I've seen it. I've seen all how bad it is. Like our illegals, they are all screwed up in the mind already. Those in the plantation because they are either on drugs or they are drinking too much.
Yeah.
They are not actually engaging a lot of economic to our state. So in my opinion, like I want to ask Dato, how can we deal with this tansery? Like, because in economic, they are not helping anymore actually. A lot of my neighbors, we are talking about Boosted, Losuing, a lot of plantation are closing down because we could not actually find people to work. No, they can work for us also in the plantation sector. So what's your opinion?
The plantation, with regard to plantation, actually, it's not so much they're going back. It's very much Indonesia is booming now. They don't need to come here. And we having this problem. Our oil palm plantation having this problem because they are having job there, better job in Indonesia. You know, I got my only two plantation in Kudat, and I have got problem getting sourcing Indonesian.
Yeah. Is a very big company also. They are actually our neighbor.
Yeah.
They are actually dying also.
Because of labor shortage.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, any other questions?
Yeah.
Yes, please go ahead.
Hi, Tansri.
Yeah.
I don't have to stand up, right?
Yeah, no, please.
Tansri, you see, you mentioned just now that you mentioned about this is all politicized. But you also mentioned that most of the security is being handled by federal. Yes? The army and all that.
Yeah.
How to contain that. So
Yeah.
how do you think the Sabah state government will be able to control these illegals where all the important area like immigration or army is being handled by federal? And we have no control of federal. So how do you handle this?
You don't need to control federal. You need to have good rapport. You need to have good rapport with all the federal agencies, which we need them.
The agencies or the ministers?
The ministers, the leadership.
Including the politicians?
Yes,
I see.
you know, we have to.
have the choice lah. Even if we have to cium tangan also, as long as we get what we want.
You don't need to cium tangan, actually. I never cium tangan.
Yeah, of course. But right now we're talking about the situation
Because the federal knows that I don't ask for project. I don't ask for anything. Federal knows that what I do is for Sabah and we make sense. So long as it makes sense, okay, it makes sense, logical, sensible. Federal is not stupid. They know it's for the good of not only Sabah, for Malaysia.
At the same time, I add to this one question,
Yeah.
You see, all the census is all being done by federal.
Census, yeah.
Yes, they know better who are the citizens, who are non-citizens and all that. But until today, Sabah has never taken their own census.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah. Okay. Talk to, when you are free, talk to Dr. Chong. Huh? My friend here, Dr. Chong Eng Leong. Yeah. Yeah.
May I ask you a question? I'm Alexander Yee. I'm in fact from Kiat as well.
Oh, yeah.
My dad spoke highly of you because we are one of the late owners in Pulau Gaya, Joseph Yee.
Oh, your
Father.
your late father. There is, okay.
So
Yeah.
he has seek your help while you are the chief minister at that time. He spoke highly of you, that you don't ask for any return and genuinely want to solve the problem. Now, my question to you tonight is, how far in the future you can see within our state government caliber to have another Tan Sri Chong? Somebody there. No, I'm not trying to say anything. What I'm saying is somebody within our state cabinet right now who knows West Malaysian politicians as well as you, so that they have the rapport, be able to negotiate with them to get what we want out of get rid the illegals. That's question number one.
Alex, yeah,
Number one,
okay.
sorry.
Yeah.
Number two will be, for those illegals that are already in Sabah, what is your proposed solution for the current politicians or for Sabahan to take? To either get rid of them, to live with them, assimilate them into our society? What is your proposed solution?
On your second question, it can be done. Actually, it can be done. And what has to be done is control all the illegal entry, jalan tikus. That can be done because it was done during my time. And that can be done because it has already been declared, identified, recognized, admitted by the enforcement, i.e. the military, the police. You get my book, you see there were statements published in the Daily Express by the military. What are the areas they know everything? For goodness sake, make sure the local political leader, make sure they have good rapport with the police and all this. Give them all the motivation, the encouragement, all the respect, all the appreciation. They will do the job. They will do the job for us. Believe me, I have high regard for them because they know that I mean it. You must have that target. You must have that target. On your first question, just on your first, no.
The caliber of our politicians
Yeah.
right now, who do you see?
They are all better than me. No, thank you. They are all better than me. They just don't want to. But talking about your Alex, is it?
Yes.
I tell Alex, his father not only saw me when I was a CM, his father saw me when I was a federal minister. How pitiful. He's passed already, is it? Passed? Still here. Oh, send my regards. That man, I tell you, Joseph Lee. Yeah, Joseph Lee. I tell you, this Joseph Lee, you never find a Sabahan with that perseverance. It's a lost cause. A lost cause. His land in Pulau Gaya all occupied by illegal for years. Lost cause. He persevered. I was a federal minister. I remember I was my office in JPBS. He came to see me, he wrote letters non-stop. And when I was a CM, he came back again. And then we have the optional operation. And we clean up for him. This is what happened in Sabah. Okay, Doctor?
Okay,
Yeah.
one last question.
Yeah.
Okay, we all know 2013, the Filipino invaded Sabah via Data 2. So who organized it, who arranged it, and how they were financed, and the link is to the Kiram group. Who is financing this Kiram group, from which government ministry, and where did this money come from?
The Trojan horse already here.
2016 Chong kakek sudah lama, sudah besar. Tanyalah Dr. Chong. Dr. Chong is my ongoing, ongoing jail, honestly. It's all enforcement. It's all enforcement.
It's all arranged.
It's all enforcement.
And the finance comes from it.
Yeah.
Okay, if there's
Okay,
no more questions, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
President.
Oh.
Announcement. We have collected 1,150. Next time we can put more lighting. It's a small.
Wow,
Okay.
you don't need to have
No,
this
no,
one.
it's-
Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks very much, Evan.